My name is Jake. I'm a graduating senior this year. I'm involved in this youth advisory group because I recently got off of juvenile probation. I needed to keep the structure of my life and continue down the right path.
An invitation to be in this group by my nurse, Nicole, and she told me that it would be great to work with you guys in the youth advisory and help plan out the graduation for, other people like me and juvenile and, the foster care and stuff like that. My name is China Osby. I am from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Welcome to PCYC, my school. See ya!
I told you I'm taking this home.
See, look at that!
Walking around, just showing the school, a little tour. I moved out here from California, Sacramento, California. I believe like 2012 or 2013, and then I started going to North High School. We're not doing quite well there, a lot of, drama. I went back to California, then I came back and I got pregnant. This is the palace.
Yes, this is where it happens.
This is, where I've been at, like, since day one, like, just sitting here telling her all my problems. I was like, wow, I was, really scared to tell my mother and my grandmother and stuff like that. I'm just like, okay, how am I going to be able to tell them this? But they knew before I knew, like, they could just tell by looking at me like, are you pregnant, China? I'm like, I didn't really expect people to respond well. I was still young, I was still in high school. I did want people to respond with positivity, and my family did deliver. They were still by my side. Sometimes it don't even matter about the money and stuff like that. Just having somebody by your side is just all you need, Everything was smooth sailing for a while. Then February 2017, my mother passed away, and that was a very, very difficult time for me. I stopped going to school for a while. My best friend, to lose her, the only one that, told me every day, China, you can do this, you're gonna be great, you're gonna be something, to lose that was, I was depressed. I was, under the cover, didn't want to get up, but, on time to get up to make sure I fed my daughter, make sure that she was changed and straight and stuff like that. But what I felt my mother said in my head, just because I ain't here physically doesn't mean you got to stop doing you. I'm right here trying to, keep pushing through, and that's what got me here every day. That's what got me here where I am now, getting ready to walk across the stage and graduate. I want to say Melissa, she's definitely the one in the main reason why I'm here today. If I didn't come to school, she'll text me back to back, where you at? What's up? Get here now. So I'm very grateful for her, and I love her so much. She's definitely a second mother to me.
I'm in Rita's home. This used to be the bridge, and now it has been licensed for rental and will be an intentional community for formerly homeless youth aged 18 to 21. My name is Heaven, I'm from Woodbury. Alright, so this is just the basement down here, basically. I grew up in Minneapolis for a little bit. Then when I was 3, I moved with my grandparents and I stayed there till I was 7. Then when I turned 10, I moved back with them all the way till I was 15. My mom dropped me off at a shelter and she told my grandparents to come get me from there for some reason. My grandma is not my biological grandma, but I know her since she was 3, so blood couldn't make us any closer. She took me in with my grandpa, who's my biological grandpa, and they raised me from when I was 3 to 7. Then my mom was like, I want to change and all this stuff. And so I moved back with her when I was 7. And then I went back to my grandparents when I was 10 because the abuse started going on again. And then this is my bedroom. I seen all these other kids, in kindergarten and the younger parents. And here I was with older grandparents, and I called my grandma mom, but I wouldn't call her mom in front of my friends and stuff because I was embarrassed, and she was white and I was mixed and with Mexican and black, and so we didn't look alike at all. Okay, this is my room or whatever. I mean, it's a little messy, I'm sorry about that, but my grandpa used to flat iron my hair, like when I was younger, and he used to perm it and make it look all nice and stuff. So like, I liked it that. And another thing is my grandparents never let me go like to school without nice clothes, nice shoes, like it felt good. This is the kitchen, everyone eats in. Oh, hold on, there's someone in here right now. But the kitchen's big. School was hard for me to pay attention in when all that stuff was going on with me, but school was my getaway. Like going to school, I had this teacher named Naomi. She treated me more like her daughter versus a student. During breaks or like recess, she would do my hair. That's pretty much why I was able to focus on school. I loved reading too. And my grandma was a big person on schools. I would read Judy B. Jones books at home. I had Dr. Seuss books. I had a blue tub with a whole bunch of books in there. Sweet. And everything in my room, I bought. Well, besides the bed, the closet, and that. But I bought the TV. My grandparents have traveled every single placement that I've been, from Milwaukee to Duluth. There's not one placement that they haven't been to. I put my relationship with my mom behind me because I've jeopardized my life a lot for her. Pictures of me and my boyfriend and of my family. I'm at Minnesota Internship Center. It's an alternative type of school. It helps you gain your credits back. I graduate on June 7th. I have 4 credits left. That's me and my boyfriend and my god baby at Mall of America. I see myself married. I see myself with kids and from 10 years from now. Graduated from college, a social worker. I see myself in a car. I see myself in an apartment or my own house. I see myself helping kids that have been abused.
My name is Justin Marshinke. I grew up over south, but I've been moving around all my life, from the cities to the country to the burbs. Right now I'm at Gateway to College. We're able to take high school courses and college courses. It's a very friendly environment. Teachers very helpful. Welcome to Gateway. I'm Justin T. Marshinke. This here is our Gateway to College office. First got into foster care when I was about 8 years old. We got a knock at the door. It was me and my sister. We were at my grandmother's house. I answered the door and they asked for my mom. I'm like, well, my mom's not here, this and that. And then they told us, me and my sister, to pack a bag for the weekend and told us we were gonna be gone for the weekend. And then it ended up being a very long weekend because I didn't move back in with my mom or wasn't able to see my mom until I was 18 years old. This awesome man right here, Adam, the supervisor. I went to a foster home. I forget where it was. It was just like an hour out maybe. My sister, she was across the river from me. My grandfather's sister ended up taking us in. It was a close family, but at the same time, there was just a lack of motivation. My cousins, they hadn't graduated. If I went to them for help with homework, I couldn't get no homework help. It's a college campus, so you know, we like to be mature. We don't want to be out here all wild and stuff like that. After getting in so much trouble, my great aunt, she kind of got fed up. She told me, you know what, well, you can just go. Didn't have a stable home for about 3 months. And I got picked up by the police, and then they took me over to St. Joseph's. Well, the one person that I've really been able to go throughout my life has been my sister. She's played like a mother role at the same time. Even though that's my sister, my mom, she wasn't there always when we were at home. So if my sister was going somewhere, I was right there with her. You know, she's going to go hang out with her friends, I'm going to go hang out with her friends as well. She was always taking care of me. And they changed my name because the other day it said Justine. It said Justine right there. I was a little offended, but right now it's Justin. I was the first workshop student of the week. Moving schools, I was able to meet a whole lot of new people, you know, so I know people here. They know me. And every school I went to, I didn't just fade in, I stood out a little bit. So it was easy for me to make friends, you know. A lot of people followed after me, a lot of greatness. What makes me get up in the morning and go to school, my grandfather, he's been a big motivator. If I was in a bad state of mind at one point, he'll tell me like, hey man, you know, this branch that you're standing on right now, you're getting a little too heavy for it and it's about to break. I think you need to choose another branch. This is the great thing about Gateway to College. We got hard workers all around here. Hey Trina, how you doing? I think about graduating, I get really geeked because it's been a long time coming for me. Hey Angel, how you doing? 10 years from now, I want to be getting paid over $25. And the idea of how I'm gonna achieve that is through pipe fitting. You know, it's having a family and having that stability, having a good paying job, having wisdom and education to back me up, to be genuinely happy at the end of the day with the family or around people that I genuinely love or care for. Care for me.
That I take a leadership role in my community and try to be an example for other kids my age.
Wow, I'm finna graduate, like, it's here.
I'm really geeked to be graduating.
I want to invite my grandma and my grandpa, my boyfriend, my worker Kenya, my worker Jill.
Aunts, uncles, my grandparents, like, I want to say I love y'all.
I would tell my grandparents that I love you.
You know, my close friends, my brothers, my sister, I want to see my grandmother there, my cousins. I want to see the people that say they care for me.
Like, I'm going to see a whole bunch of happy faces, and it makes me more excited because, like, it's going to be a whole bunch of other students that are just like me and that have been through hard times just like me, with happy faces and their family with happy faces. So it gives me a great feeling.
There's gonna be a lot of unexpected things, but as long as you keep that main focus on what you want in life, go for it, go get it.